It's a bit late for me getting on. I was a bit busy this morning. We're just getting the stream set up for YouTube, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Got another hot day. I'm feeling that heat. That's it. Right, everything looks good. We're ready to rock and roll. Some high. Yeah, alright, we're all good. We're all good to go. Oh, wrong button. It was good to go. Can't do that like that. I'm gonna have to put it there. Alright. Alright, we've got a few repairs to do. Probably better off changing that line now, aren't we? Line, and that's alright. We've got a spare of that anyway, if needed. Oh, we gotta repair this stuff in here. That was lucky. Look at the rod bag. We are ready to rock and roll. Why is that not? Why is that not working? Oh. Why is that not working for me? The charger cable's not working. There we go. Must have been a loose connection. Oh my gosh, it's 29 Celsius in here. It's like an oven with the PC on. All right, instant. Nice. No, that's rolled me. And there's birds. It's always a good sign. Yeah, we didn't straighten up that much. Oh, that's a good start. First fish of uni. Should have brought the third fan in it. Should have.
A new follower.
Oh my gosh, that was loud. Thanks for the follow, Casson. We're fishing in Nomakuda. I definitely should have brought that other phone in. That one come off. Yeah, that was tuna, I think. Yeah. You love Israel? Never been there, bro, so I can't really comment on it, to be honest. I played this game, I just started.
A new follower.
Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Thanks for the follow, Brett. How'd you make so much? Just have to keep playing loads, man. Just keep playing, put in as many hours as you can. Always fishing hot spots. Using the right hooks, right baits, right lures. Good afternoon, Bubbles. Well, afternoon here anyway. Yeah, it's morning for me. Good afternoon to you, though. I'm back. Morning, Jake. How you doing, man? That one's going to take a short minute. Yeah, I'm from the UK. What fish? What fish do you think you have on? Black marlin. That's what we're targeting. Yeah, I was a little bit late getting on. I was hoping to get on for about 9 o'clock this morning, but I knew I was going to have a delivery coming, and I thought there's not much point in jumping on and then waiting for the delivery to turn up, and then I'll be AFK for like 20 minutes. South Africa, so we're just an hour difference. Oh, South Africa, nice. What's the temperatures like over there at the minute? It's 28 Celsius for me right now. Why'd you move the rod like that? To try wear the fish down. You've got to tire the fish out. I just did all my missions, so now just grinding all the money back. Yeah, the missions are good. They give you something to do, but they can be, some of them can be a bit of a cash drainer. That's why I always say to people, only do the missions if you got a decent amount of cash. It's right doing some of like the very first missions like Lone Star Lake and stuff like that. Doing them early missions are not too bad, but as you progress through the game and you're doing different ones in higher level maps, not really recommended unless you've got half a decent amount of cash. Oh, it's only 24 there. Middle of winter. Oh, wow. Middle of winter and it's 24.
A new follower.
Oh my gosh, it's so low. Thanks for the follow, Sammy. You ever been fishing in real life? Yeah, been fishing in real life. Been doing it on and off for 30 years. Of mainly sea fishing more than anything else. I've done a little bit of lake, but lake fishing, it's hard for me to get to a lake. I don't have a car, so it's difficult to get there. And then paying for a license, paying to fish on there and all that, it's a little bit pricey to do it that way. Whereas because I'm one road away from the beach, for me to do sea fishing, yeah, it takes me like 4 minutes. It's pretty close by. But I got, as a kid, I got brought up. The first type of fishing I ever did was sea fishing, so I actually do prefer it over everything else. I do plan to one day try a little bit of river fishing. It's one of my life goals one day. I'd like to do a bit of river fishing. Just stand there with a fly rod. Never use one, but it'd just be a nice experience. But yeah, maybe one day.
A new follower.
Oh my gosh, I really don't know why it's that loud. Thanks for the follow, Connor. I fish off the beach. I fish off sometimes like fishing arms, but not very much fishing arms. More beach or fishing off rocks, little groins, things like that. I'm avoid IRL fishermen. I'll stay in Dubone on the cost of 5-minute drive from the beach, but I prefer fishing from piers and in the harbour. Yeah, I'd like to fish in the harbour, which isn't too far from me, but they you can see there is a lot of big fish in there, but they don't allow you to do it. You're not allowed. Otherwise, I would definitely do that. Freshwater spots I like. Hour drive from us. Yeah. For me to get to a freshwater spot, it's probably, yeah, a long way. A good 3-4 hours or so. What beach? Normally Worthing Beach, if you know the UK. How's it going, Max? And I have been deep sea fishing a few times. Yeah, I've never done boat fishing. At least I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. Only allowed a few spots in port. Yeah, see, they where I live years ago, many years ago, probably about 10 or 10, 15 year ago, they used to let you fish in the harbour, but there's always someone who spoils it for someone else, if you know what I mean. Because people were casting too close to the boats and being stupid with it. They shut it all off, so you can no longer fish in the harbour. It is a shame. I had some really big tope and bass out of there. Even some eels. Some of the eels were absolutely massive. Biggest I caught from the boat was a yellowfin tuna. Cool, I bet that was an experience. Yeah, I do like taking a little barbecue with me. I'll take a little small, you know, the like cheap throwaway barbecues. I normally take one of those because there's always a few of us that go. We take some of those and we cook up some burgers and stuff like that. Take some buns with us. Nice hot food. It's good when you're doing it overnight like that. What's the biggest fish you catch in the game or in real life? In the game, 1,500 and something. 1,544 pounds. We have to pull the fish, otherwise Taxman hits
A
us.
new follower.
Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Thank you, Frank. Have to pull the fish, otherwise the taxman hits us. Well, you have to pay tax on the fish that you catch. When I go to the pier with my son, we stay 2 days on the pier. Yeah, normally if I do beach fishing, I'd normally take a little small tent, and there'd be a few of us, and we'll stay there sometimes 2, 3 days. It's nice when it's like that, as long as it's good weather. I don't like fishing. I don't mind fishing when it's really cold, as long as I got a fishing suit. But I don't have a fishing suit anymore. Well, I do, but that's for someone who's 6 foot. I'm now 6'3", so it's a little bit short for me. I've got to get a new one. And then in the summertime, I don't mind fishing in the summer, but I don't like it when it's too hot. When it gets too hot, it puts me off doing anything. Yeah, I'm all right, man. How you doing? I have some mates that stay in the UK, Swindon, Wales, and up north. Oh, nice. We call sharks taxman. They want a piece of it. Not long. We've only been on stream half an hour. We got on a bit late today. I had a few things I had to do. A couple of deliveries turning up. Didn't want to be AFK for too long, so yeah, I just thought I'd start the stream a little bit later. When was the last time? When was the last time? What? When was the last time you fished in real life? the end of May and the beginning of June was the last time. Haven't been able to get there. I've been so busy making. I mean, I'd like to fish more in real life, but it's hard work to try and try and stream, plus trying to make videos, plus looking after my kids, plus going outside, live streaming as well. It's hard to try and fit everything in, but when I do get a spare moment to fish, I definitely take the opportunity for it. For me, it's not always about the biggest fish you can catch and how many. For me, I just enjoy the fresh air and being out in the open. It's nice, relaxing, helps free your mind up a little bit. Only fish night times in the summer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I normally oh wow, between 30 and 40. Yeah, I wouldn't like heat like that. I definitely wouldn't like heat like that. Jeez. Yeah, I'm more I either prefer night fishing or early morning fishing. I mean, I do fish in the daytime sometimes, but I do prefer night fishing, early morning. Surf fishing is nice. I'm max level and rank level 90. I'm going fishing. Oh, okay, you're going real life fishing tomorrow. Nice. Kind of fishing you doing tomorrow? You fishing off the beach or you going in a boat? You and the fish fry at the same time? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't mind when it's cold. When it's cold, you can always like warm yourself up. But when you're hot and you're trying to cool down, it's hard work trying to cool yourself down. What level can you play Ocean? Well, if you buy a DLC, you can play it straight away. What if you are on PS5? Yeah, you can do the same on PS5 if you buy a DLC. Can you buy levels? You cannot buy levels, no. You can buy DLCs that'll make you level up insanely fast. You can do that, but you cannot buy levels. Going from the side import for fresh and salt water mix. Oh, nice. That all depends on what platform you play, because the game isn't cross-platform. Buy DLCs, click premium, and then you can buy premium bait coins, and then if you scroll through, you got different DLCs here that you can purchase. Depending on where you are in the world, will depend on prices. Play on PS4, play on PS5. Yeah, I'm on a PC. We used to play PS5, but I had to get rid of the PS5 to pay a hefty water bill. I do plan to get a PS5 again in the future, though, so we can get back on. Exactly, and I am a big boy, 6'1", 115 kg. So me and the heat ain't friends. Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that. I'm like me myself. I don't know the conversion of it because over here we use stone rather than kilograms. But I'm like 16 stone. I'm 6'3", so I'm quite a heavy lad myself. The easiest way to level up is you can buy a DLC. That's going to be your fastest possible way to level up, buying a DLC. If not, second option is buying premium. If you don't have any money to spend on the game, then your next best option for the third option is to use barbless hooks, fish in a hot spot, use the correct hook, correct bait, fish at the right time, right location, and catch fish continuously non-stop. And just try and play for as many hours as you possibly can. The more hours you put in, the quicker you're going to make progress. Yeah, the counts on PC, Xbox, and PSN and mobile. Level 30. PCM 110, but Xbox, PSN 90 and 86. Yeah, the best DLC you could possibly buy to level up is definitely for No Makuda, 100%.
A new follower.
Oh gosh, that's so loud. Thank you for the follow, Charlie. How much is premium for a week? Because I moved to Cyprus in 2 weeks. Again, it all depends on where you are. I don't know. I'm from the UK. The prices vary from where you are, but for me, it's £3.89 for 7 days. Sometimes they do special deals on premium and stuff like that. They haven't for a while, so I'm looking out for it. But they will. Yeah, sometimes they do. So have to. Followers are raining in. Yeah, we do quite well for on TikTok. On TikTok, we do gain quite a lot of followers daily. Not so much for YouTube, but we do on TikTok.
A new follower.
In the UK, yeah. So, cool. So that'd be the same price as what it is for me. CM, thank you for the follow, bro. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't got too much money to spend on the game, if you don't want to spend like buying DLCs, again, I'm not paid, I'm not sponsored, I don't work for Fishing Planet in any way. It's just given my experience of 10 years of playing, well, 10 and a half years of playing the games. It's just me giving my experience of it. The best, quickest way, yeah, is a DLC. Your second best option is definitely premium. If you don't have too much money to spend on a DLC, then buying premium and fishing, if you can fish for at least 6 hours a day with premium, you'll make some massive improvement really fast. So yeah, premium is your next best option if you don't have money for DLC. If not, you could always, even if you're using premium or DLC, or even if you don't have any of those, just always make sure you use the barbless hooks, because again, it's going to help you gain more XP. So if you don't have barbless hooks, that's fine, but I would recommend using it if you're a lower level. It's going to help you gain more XP. TikTok is a now. No, I'm guessing you mean no go. In your house, we do all the others, just not TikTok. Yeah, some people. That's why I like to stream on 2 platforms rather than 1. Some people only like TikTok. Some people only like YouTube. Some people only like Purple app. I've never been a fan of the Purple app. I don't think I would ever go to there. I've never been a fan of it. Never really liked it. And also, don't buy equipment you don't need. Yeah, I've done that many times. I brought DLCs, although I don't need it. I brought DLCs just to make videos on it, just to try and give my advice on it and let people know whether the DLC is worth it or whatever. I'm level 8, and can I get any tips? Level 8. Fish in Emerald Lake. Don't. Well, actually, no. At level 8, you're probably better off staying in Lone Star Lake. Stay in Lone Star Lake. Don't buy rods. Don't buy reels. Use the beginner rod, and try use barbless hooks because they're going to give you more XP. If you're able to purchase premium, even if it's only for one day, if you're going to fish for at least 6 hours in real time, it's definitely recommended to get premium. I'm not paid or sponsored to say that, but yeah, premium, barbless hooks, and fishing hotspots. If you don't know what a hotspot is, or you don't know what hook or bait to use, or you're struggling, if you type in Bubbles Way on YouTube, we've got a playlist of just Fishing Planet, and there's over 1,000 videos in that playlist from level 0 right up to max level, showing you how to catch fish at a fast pace, certain hooks, baits, places to fish, everything you need to know. I remember back in the day when Facebook gaming was the main thing. Yeah, I never did. I say I never did it. I did do a little bit of Facebook gaming. But I felt like the community was. Gosh. Thanks for the follow, Jamie. Yeah, I did do a little bit back in the day. I think maybe like 2 months I did a bit of Facebook gaming, and there's a lot of rude people there. There wasn't that many nice people, so yeah, I decided to throw the towel in for that. Level 10, go to Emeralds. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Fish Lone Star Lake till you get to level 10, and then move over to Emerald Lake after. Go for pike. Some people go for walleye in there, but I've always felt like the bite ratio of pike's quite fast, so I choose pike rather than anything else. And you get some like chain pickerel and stuff like that as well, so.
A new follower.
Have you? Oh well. Yeah, you're probably better off fishing in Sand Delta. And if you're after cash more than XP, go for the striped bass. If you're after more XP but as well as cash, then go for the carp. What's a good rod for level 6? Don't buy any rod for level 6. Don't buy any rod at all. Wait until you get to level 10. From level 0 up till level 10, don't spend any cash other than buying bait. Then when you get to level 10, you could then buy the Creek Pro rod. It's where a lot of people make mistakes. They spend cash too fast by trying to buy new rods and reels and boats and stuff like that. And it's all it does. It skints you out. And then after that, you can't then play the game. So yeah, just fish Lone Star Lake and only buy bait. Don't buy anything else. Just use the beginner rod. Everglades is fun, but you need a big net. Yeah. As soon as I got, every time I started a new account, as soon as I got to level 18, I went straight over to Everglades. I think that's where the game gets a little bit better. You kind of get a bit of a taste of the game, a bit better experience. Yeah, I did give you some tips, man, but maybe you didn't listen. I said fishing Sand Delta. If you're after cash more, go for striped bass. If you're after cash and XP, more XP, then go for carp. If you've got a strong enough rod setup, you could even go for sturgeon. And if you don't have a very strong rod setup, then just keep fishing for carp. You can use really cheap baits as well. It doesn't cost that much for the baits for carp. Carp work very well on normal corn and peas. Don't worry about trying to be fancy and trying to buy all of the boilies and all of that. That costs too much. I hated that ball shot grind. Do you know what? Last night I was actually thinking about that. I quite enjoyed it personally. I thought that to myself. Oh my gosh, I really don't know why that is that loud. It's trying to follow Billy.
A new follower.
Cool. What's the game called? People did put it in chat, that's why I didn't respond. But the name of the game is called Fishing. Oh my jeez! Thanks for the follows, peeps. The game is called Fishing Planet, and it's free on every platform. You hate early mornings. What time is it for you? (11:30 a.m.) It's not early. Same time for me. I don't like waking up late. If I wake up anything after 9 o'clock, it makes me throws me off my day a little bit. It's nice to get up early. Why, if you have plans or things you want to do, you got the whole day ahead of you. Sometimes, yeah. I fish from the side for the balls, use 5 rods. I understand. One in hand. Yeah, you can they take on bait that, but they also take on lures as well, don't they? There's a couple of good spots for the bull shark actually. There was a couple of good spots. Good morning, Nick. I'm good, man. How you doing? Yeah, I wasn't on as early this morning because I had a couple of deliveries coming. I had a couple of things to sort out, so I would have ended up being AFK for about 20 minutes, and instead of that, I thought I'll just jump on stream a little bit later. We know that one's tuna anyway. Grab this one in case it's something better. It's the longest you've ever played the game for? In hours, I'm guessing you mean. In one setting, it was like 26 hours straight, and that's normally when like new maps come out. When new maps come out, I spend a lot of time streaming and then making videos, hotspot videos and missions and stuff like that. Oh, okay. No, yeah, I played the game for 10.5 years. Are you just money farming now? Yeah, I am indeed. Unfortunately, I don't have. I ended up because I lost this account the other day. I lost this account and couldn't get back into it because I didn't have the old email and I didn't have the phone number. It was an old phone number, so I couldn't get back into the account. But I contacted Steam. I managed to get the account back, but within the meantime, I made a new account. Ended up buying premium for that account, and now I don't have money to get premium on this account. So The grind is a little bit longer. I really don't like fishing without premium, but there's not really much we can do about it. Just reel the fish in, bro. What do you think I'm doing? $16 for me was my longest. Yeah, I don't think I would personally stay on for like 26 hours out of choice. It's more so to just try and push when them updates come out, to try and push them videos out, to try and give, hotspots as quick as possible for people. Just to try and make people's experience of the game that little bit more fun. Can you give some money to someone in the game? No, you can't. You cannot. Please be respectful in my chat, because if you don't, you will be blocked. If you're not happy watching, you can leave at any time you want. You don't have to stay here. I'm not forcing you to.
A new follower.
Thank you for the follow, Franco. Any tips on how to level up? Yeah, you can buy a DLC, you can buy premium. If you don't have money to spend on the game, then just use barbless hooks. And we got over 1,000 videos on YouTube as well. So if you need to know how to catch fish, where to catch fish, what bait, hooks, and that kind of thing, we have a playlist of just Fishing Planet. Type in Bubbles Way, and there's 1,000 videos from level 1 up to max level, showing you how to level up through each map. Thank you for the instructions. That's all good, man. Why barbless? Because barbless hooks give you between 10 to 11% extra XP. By using barbless hooks, so you're going to level up that little bit quicker. And it doesn't matter if you do or don't have premium. If you do have premium, obviously that's going to help you level even quicker. But if not, of course, thank you for the follow. Yeah, even if you don't have premium, as long as you're using barbless hooks, you're still going to gain more XP. So definitely recommended to use them. I think after the Xbox back to basics update and mobile update, Fishing Planet should work on the game mechanics before dropping a new map. There's a lot they can add before new map. I mean, if you ever got any ideas, they're always open to ideas. You can always send them an email, contact them through Discord, or you can even send a message from your account. They're always open to ideas. I think recently they were doing this thing where you give your ideas across, and if they end up using your ideas, and then they end up giving you a free DLC on the next new update. So if you've got any ideas, definitely put them across. I mean, I do sometimes, and sometimes they respond, sometimes they don't. But they are pretty good at listening to the public. Oh yeah, a lot of people have different ideas for the game. I mean, for me, the main thing I wanted them to do was bring ocean maps in. and they've now done that. I said a long time ago about electric reels. They've now done that. The other thing I'd like them to add is something like, if you're fishing off a bank, you can create your own like little campfire and a little deck chair that you can actually sit down rather than the guy always standing. That's the next thing I'd like them to add. Again, it doesn't really do much by adding something like that, but again, it's just that realism of making the game feel real, because in real life you're not gonna stand up the whole entire time. I mean, you would if you was like fishing off the beach doing a bit of lure fishing or something like that, you would, but if you're generally fishing at the side of a lake, you're not going to be standing the whole entire time. You would sit down. I don't think that one's set. It did. Oh, I played real fishing, yeah. Yeah, I used to play an old one as well. It's called Bass Fishing. That was a good one. I think that was on the old Sega Mega Drive. That. Yeah, I've tried a lot of different fishing games. The thing is, for me, I think it's mainly like the way the game mechanics run. I think that's what I like about this game more than anything else. I mean, when the game very first come out, it was very limited to what rods and reels, and there wasn't boats, rod stands, and things like that. Weren't many places to fish. They've definitely come a long way since then. So the game has definitely improved. And for an old game as well, the graphics do look pretty mint. That's another new thing that they added, which I think that was a very good thing to add, was the adjustment where you can actually adjust the graphics depending on your graphics card and stuff like that. Do you remember Big Ollie Bass Fisherman Bait 2? No, I don't remember that one. I mean, I might have played it. It's possible. And I can't remember every single fishing game I've played. I've played a lot. I mean, I played a lot of other games as well. Like, I used to be quite into racing games. Played a lot of racing games, shooting games. Fishing games are the thing that I've always preferred. I mean, I do like driving around a corner at 1,000 miles an hour and jumping off buildings, shooting people and stuff like that. But a fishing game, you can it can be stressful sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes it can be a little bit stressful. But for the most of it, it's just relaxing. You can sit back in your chair, relax and chill. Whereas if when you're on shooting games and stuff, you get a little bit angry. I did, yeah. Yeah, I played a lot of the old Need for Speeds back in the day. They were some of the best. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is also working. Yeah, I play that sometimes. I've still got that. Like the Euro Truck Simulator itself ain't too bad, and the American Truck Simulator ain't too bad, because you can obviously play online with the American Truck Simulator. But yeah, I definitely prefer the Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I think that's more because obviously it does have the UK in it. Thank you for the follow, Oliver. Yeah, Need for Speed. Need for Speed was the one back in the day. It's crazy because although they are some pretty old games, you could do a lot more on them older games compared to what you can nowadays. I mean, the older games are more like it gives you more adjustment. Oh, yeah, it gives you more adjustment. Like you can do a lot more. Um, okay. Game on Xbox is updating right now, so won't be able to play for a couple of hours. Nah, I'm not on Xbox, bro. I'm not on Xbox. The servers between Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and different platforms, updates get released at different times. So, yeah. When when's PS5? What do you mean when's PS5? If you don't be respectful in my chat, you will be removed. Moderators will remove you, so please be respectful. I don't need to use bad language or be rude to other people in the chat. The update depends on what update you're talking about. They already did the update recently, didn't they, for the Lone Star Lake? There isn't any other update coming as of yet. Oh yeah, no, that's Xbox. They were updating it for Lone Star Lake. Xbox always drops a bit later. They always first update it to Steam, then PS5, then Xbox, then Switch. Yeah, it's like all the mods you can do with the old Grand Prix 2 game. Still love playing that. Xbox got old Lone Star. They did have, but not today. They're going to be updating it today. It's the only problem for people who are on Xbox and they play this game. The updates are always a bit slower. They do take that little bit longer to release. Well, looks like we got a uni on here, boys. The Xbox Fishing Planet keeps crashing on my PC. Yeah, see, I've got an account on PS5, PlayStation. I got an account here on Steam. I got an account on mobile, and I was thinking of doing an account for Xbox, just so that it gives other people a chance to play with us as well. But the more accounts I have, the more real money I end up keep spending. I keep spending money on different accounts, keep buying premium and stuff. It does get expensive. So, yeah, I don't really plan to go to Xbox. The updates are so bad on there as well. They're so far behind. Sometimes it can be a month, even 2 months before they even release updates on there. So chances of that fish staying on that other rod whilst we're bringing this one in. It stayed on there for a minute already, isn't it? It'll probably come off just as we bring it in. Is there any talk of the new next map? No, not yet. They're giving people the opportunity to kind of put their ideas across to figure out what update they want to do next.
A new follower.
Oh wow, that was loud. Thanks for the follow, bro. Yo, bro, how you doing, mate? On mobile, I have not spent a cent back on Xbox, Steam, PSN. I've spent some money. I mean, just on this account. Oh, no, obviously, because I've had this account for like 10.5 years. I've done thousands over them 10.5 years. I've literally spent thousands. Always buying new DLCs, buying different DLCs just to show people. Because they say, "Oh, is this DLC good? Is that DLC? Could you make a video on it?" Buying different DLCs, buying premium. I've spent, I don't even know. I've definitely spent more money on Jesus. I've definitely spent more money on bait coins than what I have anything else. Remember me on YouTube Live? Delca. The name kind of rings a bell. Oh my god, that other one still stayed on. I would have thought when I bring that in, I would have thought that would have come off. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Haven't seen you for a little while. How you been, man? I've only done the Ocean DLCs, that's it, and premium here and there. See, for me, I've always, because I obviously always stream the new updates that come out, I've always got to make sure that I got plenty of bait coins and make sure I've always got money for the next new update. I mean, for the Valking Saga pack, we had one of our subscribers, well, members it was actually, from YouTube, who purchased it and sent it to us. But for me, yeah, I was going to grind it out the old-fashioned way because I didn't actually have any money, so I couldn't buy the DLC. And they were kind enough to purchase it for us, and they sent it to us. So How many accounts do you have? You're on Xbox. Why are you back to level 3 for? What happened? Why are you back to level 3? Yeah, I'm not sure how many accounts I've got. So I know I've got one. I got one account on Xbox, but I don't really play Xbox. I just created an account in there. That was all. So one for Xbox, one for PlayStation, two on Steam. I got an account on Switch, but I don't use that anymore. And I did have 2 accounts on mobile, but now I've got 1 account for mobile. So yeah, I've got a few different accounts. Can I put my PS4 Fishing Planet account onto my PS4 onto Xbox? No, you can't do that. You cannot transfer accounts. That's why I got so many different accounts. It doesn't allow you to transfer. That's why I got different accounts for different platforms. So that way sometimes I can, when I'm not at home and I want to play a bit of Fishing Planet, I can play it on my mobile. Can you give to somebody account in that game? Well, I mean, if you give somebody the email address and password, I guess you can give someone an account. Yeah. How many DLCs do you own? A lot. I think there's only like 2 or 3 that I don't own. There isn't many, and they're probably like, for example, like you can for certain maps
A
you
new
can get.
follower.
Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, for certain maps you can get like the bigger pack and smaller pack, can't you? So it's probably more like some of the smaller
A
packs that I
new
don't have.
follower.
Oh, that was loud. Thanks for the follow, Luca. What is your worst account? I wouldn't say I have a worst account, bad account. I wouldn't say I no. For how long do you play to have level 110? Me, myself, I've played the game for 10.5 years, but you could get to level 110 in 2 months by buying the DLC, and all depends on how many hours you play. You're a noob? Yeah, I am. Played it for 10.5 years. I'm the biggest noob there is, man. But that's probably because your dad taught me how to do it. So, because your dad taught me, that's why I'm newbie. Maybe I should have learned from your mum instead.
A new follower.
My bad. I should just remain quiet sometimes. I should remain quiet. Eve, thanks for the follow. Someone trolled me and I trolled them back. Oh wow. How could I be a noob player if I've played for like 10.5 years the same game? I think it's a bit impossible to be a noob, isn't it? And I mean, if I was a noob after 10.5 years, I should definitely quit. What was that? Yeah, that's what I thought. What was that? No, there'll always be trolls, man. It comes with the territory. Sometimes you get some really nice people, and sometimes you can meet some good people, and you can have a good chat with people and stuff. And then sometimes you get the odd plonker here and there. It's the way it is.
A new follower.
We are fishing
A new
in
follower.
Nomakuda. Oh wow. Let's pipes down a little bit. We had like 60 people in. I don't like it when we have that many people. That's how more trolls appear. It's alright when it's like 20 odd people. But when the viewers go up above 40, there's way too many trolls. Can you give me your baddest account? This is my baddest account. And I probably wouldn't know because I've spent thousands over the years on it. Can you show coordinates? There we go. Yeah, sometimes you can. Some people prefer it, but I prefer it when it's not too many people in the stream. I don't like it when it gets too busy. As I say, you get more trolls and people are just rude. You know, it costs nothing to be nice, does it? But then it costs nothing to be a pain in the backside. How you choose to be is your own choice, but especially online, when it's online, because a lot of people like to be keyboard warriors, so unfortunately you get it. Yeah, you can do, yeah. I don't mind, that's all good. Mission Planet got tuna? It does have tuna, yeah. Which program are you using for your PC specs? On the top of the screen. Which one? Which program are you using for your PC specs on top of the screen? Oh, that's Steam. You can put it on Steam. You can put it so it just shows the FPS counter and that's it. Or you can put it so it shows your FPS counter, CPU usage, GPU usage, and RAM, and show temps on it. I've got that on there recently because I lent a lot of money off a friend of mine, which is probably going to take me about a year to pay him back, but he's all good with it. He doesn't mind me taking a long time to pay him. But anyway, yeah, I brought a new processor for my birthday. Mrs. Bubs brought us a motherboard, and then I lent the money to buy a new processor and some new RAM. So yeah, I don't give accounts away, bro. I've spent too much money on accounts to give any account away. I don't give any accounts away. The accounts that I have are accounts to make content. And I don't really earn money from like people gifting or people supporting in that kind of sense. So most of the time everything comes out of my own pocket, which always leaves me short, so I can't just give away things like that. Yeah, you can get it Fishing Planet on every platform. I know the Nvidia one. How do I activate or turn on the Steam one? Oh, for the thing at the top, I'll show you. You'll be able to get there eventually, Franco. You just need to keep playing a lot, man. Just keep playing the game. Put in as many hours as you can. Should never take longer than like 2-3 minutes at the very maximum to catch a fish in real time. If it's ever taking longer than 2 or 3 minutes, that means you're not fishing in the right spot not using the right bait or the right hook,
A new follower.
or it could be wrong weather, not peak times. Oh wow, that was loud. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, just keep playing loads, man. You'll eventually make good progress. Yeah, I'll quickly show you. As again, say, daily missions do help a lot. Like we mentioned, it's just the traveling year. They'll always try and make you spend money. Anyway, so if you click on your Steam account, if you click Steam up here on the top, then go to settings, click in-game, make sure it says enable the Steam overlay while in game, make sure that's turned on, and then scroll down.
A new follower.
Hold on. Oh my gosh, that is so loud. Thank you for the follow, bro. How do you catch those fishes, bro? I only catch bass. Check out some of our videos on YouTube, man. Type in Bubbles Way on YouTube. We got a playlist of Just Fishing Planet with 1,000+ videos there of showing you how to catch fish in every map at a fast pace using certain hooks, baits, rod setups. It shows absolutely everything. It's like 10.5 years worth there. So yeah, at the top on your Steam settings, go to in-game, enable Steam overlay while in-game, then scroll down. It says show performance monitor. You can put that top left, center, middle, wherever you want to put it. I always leave mine up in the top left. And then here it says performance details. You can have just FPS or FPS details, and CPU. I put this one here at the bottom, which is FPS, CPU, GPU, and RAM full details. If you do that, and then you'll get that information at the top of your screen there. Okay, do you know how to catch smallmouth buffalo? I do indeed. We recently posted a video on that on YouTube. Go look at our YouTube videos, man. So that's a recent video that we did, catching smallmouth buffalo. Are you playing Comp 2? I used to, but I left it alone because we had a lot of we kind of did like some of our own comps with subscribers and stuff, and it went terribly wrong. So yeah, we haven't for a long time, but in the future we do plan to get back onto some comps again and have a little bit of fun like that. Yeah, I just try to involve the community, and sometimes by doing that, sometimes it's good fun and sometimes it goes well, and then sometimes it just goes terribly bad. Sweet, thanks, Bubbles. The Steam on it's better. Yeah, it's just handy because, like, if you're playing for long hours, especially for myself, you know, I play a stupid amount of hours. You want to make sure that your PC don't overheat. Like a good temperature on a PC is normally sitting around about 40-50 Celsius, whilst the PC is just idling, not doing anything. While gaming, anything between, say, like 80, 95, pushing it. If it goes anything more than that, and then you need to turn up the speed of your fans or add more fans, or you need to make adjustments. But for my CPU, as you can see, it's sitting most of the time around about 70, which is really good temperature. That's a really good temp. And then same goes for my graphics card. Graphics card sitting around 55 to 65. It's a really good temp on that as well. And for the fact that I use one PC for streaming as well as gaming, I am stressing this PC all the time. because I'm streaming on 2 platforms, which that takes a lot of CPU usage, and then gaming as well. So for myself, I like to make sure the PC is always safe, because without the PC, we can't make content, we can't stream, we can't do anything. And I have been in that position before. For the fact that I owe a lot of money out, I'm still paying for this PC. I can definitely not afford for anything to go wrong. I used 2 monitors, yeah. I did have a third one, but yeah, I stopped using the third one. I didn't really use it that much, so now I just use 2 monitors. I have a 1660 Super, that old workhorse, so I don't push. Yeah, I mean, you don't really need anything super amazing to play Fishing Planet. You don't need a very good CPU. You don't really need anything like a very good graphics card. You don't really need a lot of RAM. You can run everything all off minimum specs. You definitely can. How's it going, Eron? Good to see you, man. Yeah, you definitely don't need high specs than what I've got. I've only got the high specs that I have because obviously, as I said, I'm streaming on 2 platforms and gaming all off the same PC, so I need a decent build. I could have technically just bought 2 PCs, use one for gaming, one for streaming. Now that would have just killed my electric bill and would have made my front room hotter in the summers, and I would have had to get more fans in, and my electric bill would be crazy. So I thought put all the money into one PC rather than 2. The front room gets real hot. Took me a year and a half to pay off my PC. Yeah, it's definitely gonna take me a while. Definitely gonna take me a while. I think I owe like about 1,000 to 300. So it's gonna take me a long time to pay it, but my friend's good. They've always lent me money whenever I needed it, and they're never in a rush to get the cash back. They don't pester me or bug me. I can just pay them back what I can afford each month, and yeah, they're cool with it. I don't play COD or Fortnite, so I'm not worried about max spec games on GPU. I think it's Robocop and Cyberpunk. Oh, they're pretty good. Red Dead Redemption's good as well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't streaming, if I didn't stream, then I wouldn't have got. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Thank you for the follow, bro. Yeah, if I wasn't streaming and I only gamed, then I probably wouldn't have went for such high spec. But because I'm doing both. Thank you for the follow, Speedy. Oh my god, it's so loud. We're fishing in No Makuda. That's long enough for that one. Oh, we already are at 0. Okay. I thought we were still moving. Yeah, I do. This is my favorite game to play because it's so chilled. But yeah, I do play other games as well. Do like a good shooting game, racing game. I like simulator type games. How money the road? What? £1,200 is about 26k in our currency. Cool, wow. Yeah, see the RAM cost me like 800, and then the CPU was just under 500. The motherboard. Miss Bubs brought us that for my birthday. That was like 200. Yeah, it's expensive to have a decent build, but it's nice once you've got it. Level? We're level 110. Max level. How much cash do I have? We're working our way towards 400 million. I think we're at around about maybe like 370 million cash at the minute. Yeah, this one is a big fish. Our PC cost me 13k in our currency. Yeah, I mean, I've got a pretty decent CPU in there now. Well, they've got the probably the best you can get. I've got DDR5 RAM. I think the only one thing I would need just to finish the PC off to make it real good. I got a 460 Ti graphics card, which isn't too bad. But to finish it off, just to make it that totally high performance, I think maybe like a 5080 graphics card would probably finish it off very nice. But I don't plan to buy one of them for a long time. Just the graphics card on its own is like 1,200. Very expensive. Went from 105 to 110 in about 2 weeks doing the daily missions only. This place is definitely the quickest way you could level up. There was a point where I went down to 0 cash. And from 0 cash up to 370 million cash. That's from just fishing this place. And a lot of that I have done with premium. Obviously we don't have premium now. We did a good few hours yesterday. We didn't have premium yesterday either. Any tips I got? Free feeder 6 kg. I don't know kg. I use pounds and 1 spinning kg. Level 26. Well, 26 ain't too bad. Just keep fishing in Everglades. Go for bass. And that's what I did. I fished in Everglades from level 18 until I was high enough level to get into Sand Delta. And then moved over to Sand Delta after that. How are you doing, CZ? Yeah, so that's where I recommend you to fish. I mean, Michigan's okay, but as you've only got a 15-pound rod set up, I'd probably say avoid that. If you had a stronger rod set up, yeah, but as you've only got a 15-pound rod set up, your best spot is to be in fishing Everglades and just keep grinding it out there. Save up your cash till you can get into Sand Delta. Then when you can get into Sand Delta, you'll have enough money to then buy new rods, new reels, and be able to catch some decent sized fish in there, and then continue to progress like that. Always make sure you use barbless hooks if you don't know that already. Barbless hooks are always going to give you that little bit more XP per fish. So if you're on the XP grind, always try and use those. I mean, if you have enough money to buy a better setup, and it's not going to leave you too short on cash, and then by all means move over to Michigan. You can catch pike over there, or you can go for blue cats and sturgeon. A lot of people say going for pike's the best option, but me myself, I go for blue cats and sturgeon. Best map for go fishing Sandelta. Sandelta is the best place. Just skip a night? Nah, it takes too long. It's more time consuming. I don't mind just skipping days like that. I skip so many days because the fish bite ratio is faster on a sunny day than what it is any other day. So that's why I do that. Lucky I've never run out of cash. I did once on a fisherman, and I just started back in the day. Yeah, I've never played that one. Oh wow! Thank you for the follow, bro. Yeah, skipping night and forward to the day. Nah, takes more time. I'd rather just use a bait coin. That's why I buy bait coins. I can catch these fish at night, but I catch them in the daytime just so that way people can see better on stream. Do you recommend the $20 pack? I have no idea what the $20 US pack is because I'm in the UK, so I don't know. Unless you tell me the name of it, I could give you a little bit of a recommendation. A one fish grind sucks, where I can only grind one fish for XP and cash. Hey, big man, haven't seen you for a time. The one with 7-day access to Ocean. There's some of them that's got 7-day access, which be a bit more Pacific for me. Do you have any tips to get to Weeping Willow? Yeah, just keep using barbless hooks. If you're able to buy premium, I'm not paid or sponsored, and I don't work for Fishing Planet in any way. But if you're able to buy premium, if you're fishing at least 6 hours in real time, and then buying premium plus barbless hooks is going to be your most fastest way to level up you possibly can. Yeah, not too bad, Biggs. Are you getting the new Assassin's Creed tomorrow? Comes out tomorrow. I got UFC 6. I didn't even know UFC 6 came out. I'm getting the new Assassin's Creed myself tomorrow. If you ain't getting it and you fancy watching it, drop by the stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be on stream playing a bit of the new Assassin's Creed. Well, I say new, the remake. Yeah, premium and barbless hooks is going to be a very fast way for you to level up. Always try and fish in hot spots as well. In hot spots, you're always going to catch fish at a faster pace. Should never take you longer than 2-3 minutes at the very maximum. You should be catching it before that, but 2 to 3 minutes at the most, you should be hooking up fish. If you're not, and you are fishing in the right spot, right hook, right bait, right time, sometimes you just get a bad day. Sometimes that happens. Don't waste time. Jump forward. Time is money. Time is XP. Don't waste that time. What's a good setup? That all depends on what you're fishing for and what place. Have a look at some of our YouTube videos, man. Type in Bubbles Way on YouTube. We've got a playlist of just Fishing Planet. There's 1,000+ videos there, showing you how to catch fish in every map, showing you all missions completed, certain rods to use, certain times to fish, hooks, baits, everything you need. The Sailor Pack, no, that's anything to do with Norway is not a good DLC because it's a pay-to-win scenario. You have to keep on spending real money to keep on fishing there. If you don't, you will become bankrupt, and then you'll be back in Lone Star Lake. So yeah, do not buy that pack. Again, it's up to you whether you choose to. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. That's totally your choice, but I definitely don't recommend that. Not at all. Do not recommend it. Some people could fob you off and tell you lies just so you waste your money, but I wouldn't do that. Well, to me, that one's a bad day. We should have hooked up. It took too long. Sometimes you get them bad days. Oh, we broke it. We broke it. We jumped too quick. I avoid Norway like it's the plague. It's a beautiful looking map, don't get me wrong. You know, the map itself does look very nice, but how many bait coins you got? 3,000 something? 3,355. Yeah, it is a very nice map to fish in. I mean, the fish look very nice. Some very good spots, nice changing weather and stuff like that. Everything just looks awesome about the map, but I can't agree with pay to win scenario. I just can't, because some people do generally play this as a free game. Some people just you know, some people don't have money to buy even 1 day premium, let alone buying anything to do with Norway DLC. And then after that, as soon as their repair kits run out, they then have to buy more bait coins, buying more repair kits. I just can't agree with it. I can't recommend anything to do with Norway unless they change it. If they change it so they don't make it a pay to win, then I'd recommend it. But otherwise, I do not. I think it's unfair on, you know, a lot of people that generally play it as a straight up free game. It's not right. Hey, got 500 FPS now. It's more to do with when we're in here like this, because it's just sitting there stationary. Yeah, this is our main account. So whenever there's new updates that come out for Fishing Planet, especially like new maps, we don't always live stream that on TikTok, but for YouTube, whenever there's new maps that come out, we always live stream that on YouTube. So we're always buying DLCs for new updates that come out, so that way we can show hotspots and missions and all of that as quick as possible. So this is my main account. On this account, yeah, we've spent thousands always buying DLCs just to try and show people firsthand. I mean, it's better in some cases for me to waste my money buying DLCs rather than other people, isn't it? At least that way I can always be honest and give my best recommendation on it. I mean, that's why in some way, as much as I do love the game, you know, I have been offered before to kind of do a bit of work with them, but I've always refused because I like to run things solo. I'm my own person. And when you start signing into contracts and agreements and things like that, sometimes you can't always be honest to your audience. And I think that's the main reason why I would never work for somebody. And I like to do it myself because I can always be honest. I would say the best DLC at the moment, unless something gets nerfed, which it hasn't for a long time, I would say No Makuda's the best DLC. And yeah, although we do have this boat, That's the only good thing about Norway is this boat. Other than that, the DLC is terrible because it's a pay-to-win scenario. I can't recommend it to anyone. And by me not working for any company or any side agent or anything like that, I can always be honest. I don't like BSing people and making people waste their money and telling lies to people, trying to convince them to spend their money on stuff that's not worth it. It's not right. Whereas if some of them will just recommend anything and everything because you're spending money. All the time you're spending money, they can tell you whatever you want to hear. Took me a whole week just to level up once, doing nothing but daily quests without premium or grind. Cool, well, that's a long time, man. But then I guess it depends on how high of a level you are. If you're quite high level, it will take you a very long time to progress without premium. Wonder if they're going to redo all the maps? Nah. To do that, that would cost them too much money. I mean, maybe they could one by one over a very long period of time. Maybe, but otherwise, I do quests or JS grinds levels. What's better? I mean, probably doing missions. Doing missions is a good way to get XP pretty fast. But then I wouldn't recommend doing missions unless you've got half a decent amount of cash. If you haven't got a decent amount of cash, what's that? Okay. Yeah, if you haven't got a decent amount of cash, I would say if you're low level and you're doing missions, I probably wouldn't do any mission any further than probably Mudwater. But if you're a higher level and you're close to like 500,000, close to 1 million, and then doing more missions are obviously going to give you a few more bait coins, some X series gear, and yeah, the XP is going to help you out, help you level up a little faster. You get stuck on some missions. You get stuck on some missions, man. We completed every mission, and we've got all of them videos over on YouTube. Type in Bubbles Way, and in a playlist of just Fishing Planet. Look through there, whatever mission you're stuck on. Type in the name of the mission, type in Fishing Planet, then the name of the mission in our playlist section, and you'll be able to find it faster. I'll catch you later, bro. It's been sweet hanging out. No worries, bro. Yeah, thanks for having a bit of a chat with us. We'll be back on tomorrow, but tomorrow we're going to be doing a little bit of the new Assassin's Creed. Check it out, well, remake. You'll get more XP from fish that you haven't caught before, yeah. But the more you catch the same fish over a long period of time, the XP does drop slightly. Not a lot, but it does drop a little bit. But if you're catching fish that you never caught before, then yeah, you will get a little bit more XP. As I say, always try to use the barbless hooks if you can. Barbless hooks and premium, even if you only get 1 day. Having 1 day premium is fine. As long as you're going to fish a minimum of 6 hours or more in real time, then it's worth it. You should charge people for your knowledge. Oh, but charge people, man. I'd be a rich man by now, wouldn't I? It's nice just to share the experience to try and make people's gameplay better. It's a very good game when you know how to do it. When you don't know how to do it, it's not that fun. 70 to 80 XP for Walleye, and I couldn't get 8 more. I had the worst run. Have you been using barbless hooks though by doing that, or is that without barbless hooks? Did you have premium at the time? You do? Okay. No, that's probably the best you're going to get then. If you had barbless hooks on plus the premium, you're not going to get much more than that, and the XP over time will keep on dropping slowly over a long period of time. W Stream, thank you, BD. I think I will get a 7-day premium and grind from 10 AM till 8 PM. Yeah, that'd be a good grind. 12 hour. Surprised to see people still playing this game. Why are you surprised? The game mechanics is very good. Lots of variety of fish to catch. Different things to learn. They're always keeping the game updated. Yeah, it's a good enough reason. I'm playing 2017 and quitting 225. The game is way too paid to win. But I've been playing the game for 10.5 years. And the game is a pay to win scenario, yes, but it can be done without it. You can get to max level without ever spending a penny. It is definitely possible. Just gotta have more patience. Have patience and take your time. Don't be in a rush to level up, because once you hit max level, what are you doing after that? There isn't really a lot left to do once you hit max level. You have to keep waiting for new updates to come. So you gotta enjoy the grind, enjoy the process. The game is more fun when you don't pay to win. It is. It definitely is. It's a lot longer of a grind. It takes a lot longer to process. Some people don't have the patience and they quit on it. Some people get stressed out over it and they kind of just give up. But you can definitely get to max level without ever spending a penny. It can be done. It'd be very time consuming, of course, but it can be done. It's not impossible. Same as every game nowadays, though, and it's like whatever game you have, you can buy skins and DLCs, and every game's kind of like that now. You buy a game and then they want you to purchase more things over and over. I really wish they kept updating the Angler too. Yeah, the Angler weren't a bad game. You hate long grinds? Yeah, some people do. Some people don't like it. But you got to enjoy the grind. That's the thing. Instead of hating it. I used to be like that. I used to hate long grinds and it used to drive me crazy. And it was annoying. But now I kind of appreciate it more because, again, once you hit that max level, that's it. You got to enjoy the process. Yeah, some people quit when reach max level. They don't know what to do anymore. I always set like targets for myself to keep me playing, and that's what's kept me playing for 10.5 years. I mean, I always look forward to new updates. I kind of get like excited and get a bit like a kid in a sweet shop and like, woohoo, let's go. What do I want? What do I want to do? What do I want to buy? Kind of thing. But yeah, you got to enjoy that process. I mean, I did this time when the update came out. Instead of rushing to level up, I just wanted to enjoy it. I've still got 10-minute break from the game. Start over. I've started the game over 7, 8 times. Start the game over from the beginning. Sturgeon grind generally want to bang my head against the wall. Got to enjoy the process, man. It can't be that good. Well, it's got to be that good. If I've started the game 7, 8 times again from level 0, and I've played the game for 10.5 years, it's got to be that good. What do you mean it ain't that good? It's got to be. I wouldn't be playing it that long if it wasn't. I've tried loads of different types of fishing games over the years, and I haven't found anything that quite competes with this one. So it's got to be that good. Yeah, I played that. Yeah, I tried Russian fishing. Weren't a fan of it. I really want them to push for more lower level updates. They have recently. They have recently. For lower levels, they remaked the whole entire Lone Star Lake. Looks a lot better now. Well, there's Lone Star Lake update coming to Xbox. Should be today. Some people said they've had the update. It kind of depends on where you are in the world. It depends on the timing. It should be today. Different time zones. It's updating now. My friends hold premium for some wheel spin, but I don't have any wheel spin. Yeah, you only get that for PC. You see here, can spin that wheel twice if you got premium. If you don't have premium, only lets you spin it once. Same goes as this wheel here. You can only spin it once. As you can see, I've already spinned it once. If you have premium, you can spin it 3 times. That is only available on PC and on mobile actually. Sorry, PC and mobile. Yeah, shame they haven't brought that on console. I don't know why they haven't, to be honest. It would really help out a lot of people to sometimes get it. They wouldn't make crossplay. To make it as crossplay, they wouldn't earn as much money. They earn more money by it not being crossplay. I mean, it is quite surprising that they're not, because a lot of games nowadays are crossplay, but they ain't gonna make it crossplay. They earn too much money by keeping it the way it is. If they ever made it crossplay, I'd be quite surprised, to be honest. Best fishing game there is. It's a sim and not even a game. It's that good. I mean, everybody's opinion's always going to be different, isn't it? You know, not everybody's going to like the same thing. But for me, this is the best game I've ever tried for fishing. I haven't found anything else better than this. If there was, I'd be playing that instead of this. Really wish I could play with my Xbox friends though, as a Steam players. Yeah, yeah, it's a shame that it's not cross-platform. Isn't Fishing Planet down for maintenance? It is for Xbox players, yes. They're doing the new remake of Lone Star Lake today on Xbox. Hello, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Yeah. Oh, all the time. There's a lot. Oh my gosh, that was loud. It's more lower levels ask questions than higher levels, but you know, we can help them along their way and make their experience that a little bit better of the game. And then I've done a good job for the day. Thank you for the follow, Oliver. I love the new Lone Star Lake. Hate the AR posters. It does look good. I like the trophy room. It's nice to have a bit of a bigger map as well for the new players. It's just a shame they didn't give you like an experience. I feel like in the beginning of the game, rather than throwing you straight into a low level place like that, they should give you the opportunity to catch like, I don't know, 2, 5, 10, 1 at least minimum of a decent sized fish. So you kind of got the experience of what it's like to catch big fish, and then after that, then throw you into a low level lake. I feel like they should definitely give the opportunity to catch a bigger fish first. If they did that, I feel like a lot more players would definitely want to play more or grind it out more to get to that place. Whereas if a lot of people buy DLCs who are a low level, they buy DLCs to get into a map where there is big fish, and then they don't know where big fish are. They don't know what setups to use, how to set up the rod correctly. They don't know how to put on baits or lures, and because they don't know how to do any of that, they then end up spending their money on a DLC that they then can't use properly because, for example, they break the reel or they break the rod, and then it's game over for them. Yeah. They should definitely check out some videos first on like rod setups or how to catch the fish certain times and stuff, but sometimes I don't think that far ahead. I have the idea of a little private pond where you can stock with the fish in the game, where you can put your favourite species in a little pond. Probably fish in Japan. Japan's a good place to fish. Keep fishing in Japan until you can get into this place. Until you can get to Nomakuda. Japan's good. Keep fishing up for the Pacific bluefin tuna. That's a good grind. Best ocean boat. This one does hold bigger fish, and it does hold maximum amount of weight of overall fish. But for me to fill this boat up to 7,716 pound doesn't happen very often. So yeah, the Nomakuda DLC is definitely the best one. It's going to give you premium for 2 months. It's going to allow to fish in this place for 2 months. A good sized boat. You can hold a decent amount of weight of fish on there. I'd definitely say, yeah, Nomakuda is the one to go for. Where you can put your favourite species in a little pond. You'd need you need more than a little pond. There's a lot of fish on the game. Yeah, it would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Ah, BD, we got you added as a friend as well. Didn't even realise that. Just see it come up saying you was online. How many hours? I don't know, man. I can never answer that when people ask. I played the game for 10.5 years. I play it daily. Minimum, very minimum is like 4 hours. Can be average of 8, 10, 12, 16 hours a day. So yeah, I can't really say the specific amount of time that I've actually played. On this account, I've done some serious hours because obviously this is our main account. We've done 3.002.4 hours on this account. That's only on this account. So overall, on the other Steam accounts that we've had before, on PlayStation and mobile, yeah, I don't know. A serious amount of hours, a lot. Did you get your Steam back? Oh, I did. Yeah, I managed to get it back. We got the account back. We did indeed. We're on it right now. Yeah, I contacted Steam and I had to tell him my previous purchases, whether it was through Steam codes, keys from Steam itself. Tell him what payment methods. Upload a picture of my ID and stuff, and then they removed my old email, put my new email account there, and then removed my old mobile number and put the new one there, and then enabled 2FA as well. So there's a lot of stuff that I had to do, but we managed to get it back. To me, honestly, I got 2,800 hours into the game. I'm still just level 103. Again, though, I wouldn't rush. Enjoy that grind process, because when you're max level, that's it. You just have to wait for an update. How long did it take? I mean, they contacted me within less than 12 hours. But to transfer everything over, well, not transfer everything over, but to get the email and stuff and all of that in place, I don't know, for 2, 3, 4 days, something like that, somewhere 2 to 4 days ish. I was just going to give up on it and leave it, but I decided I spent too much money on this account to just let it go. I don't care about the other games that I purchased, but this one, I've spent way too much money on this one. 10.5 years of buying DLCs, premium and bait coins. I don't even know how much money I've spent. It's a lot. I really don't know, man. I have no idea. I mean, I have almost every single DLC. The only DLCs I don't have is, like, for example, for this place, you can get the better DLC or the smaller DLC boat. It's only like maps like that where it has the option for smaller DLCs. Some of them I don't have like that, but I'm only probably missing about 2, 3, maybe even 5 at a push DLCs. All the rest I have. DLCs that I brought just to make videos on, just to show people more than anything else. Making content. DLCs and premium. I definitely would say, although I brought an insane amount of DLCs, I'd probably say the most I've ever spent is probably on Baitcoins more than anything else. The amount of money I've spent on Baitcoins over the years is it is absolutely catastrophic. It's ridiculous amount. Absolutely crazy amount. Whereas Norway's a worse, well, I say worse, terrible DLC because it's a pay-to-win scenario. As soon as you buy the DLC for Norway, as soon as the repair kits run out, you then have to spend money buying buying Baitcoins, so then you can then buy repair kits. So you're in a forever-ending loop of buying repair kits, which equals real money. And I mean, if you got loads of money, that's fine, carry on. But if you don't want to keep on spending money on the game continuously, I don't recommend to buy that DLC because it's a pay-to-win scenario. And I can't recommend pay-to-win scenario when the game itself is based off as a free game. It's not right. It's wrong. And if you don't, oh, it's okay, you can use in-game cash to repair your rods, can't you? So that's fine. Well, it's not, because I did that. And I went down to 0 cash to the point where I had not a penny. And then I brought these red rods. And I brought the Ashgard rod, come over here into Nomakuda, and I went from no money at all to 370 million cash. So that's exactly why this is the best place to fish. And I also hit max level bin in this place as well. Haven't played in a while on a PlayStation controller. How do I hook the fish? First off, you have to hit strike first. Always hit strike first, so that'd be your L2 button. L2 and then R2. R2 is your real button. But yeah, Norway is a very beautiful place to fish. It is a very nice looking map. Really does look good, but it's a massive cash drainer. You can level up in there, yeah, you can, but it's a very big cash drainer. How do you get fast cash as level 51? Fishing Weeping Willow. Use peas, normal peas. Use normal sweet corn. If you're able to buy at least 1 day premium, if you're fishing 6 hours in real time, it's worth it. I'm not paid or sponsored and don't work for Fishing Planet to say that. If you haven't got money to spend on the game, just use barbless hooks, because they always give you more XP. So barbless hooks and hunt the absolute life out of carp. You have no cash. If you have no cash, then you're going to have to go back to basics. You're going to have to fish in Lone Star Lake until you can make up some more cash. And if you have no cash at level 51, that means you haven't been doing things correctly, or you've been spending too wild. So have a look on YouTube, type in Bubbles Weight. We've got a playlist of over 1,000 videos of Fishing Planet, showing you how to do cash grinds, XP grinds, rod setups, baits, hooks, locations for every single map. 7k? Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah, you've either spent way too hard or Thank you for the follow. Oh gosh, that was loud. Yeah, you've either spent too hard or yeah, you just burned your cash. You should have a lot more than 7k being level 51. Check out our videos on YouTube, man, and just copy exactly what we did. Look at our cash grinds, XP grinds, different places to fish. It'll help you make some good progress. 2 million, would I end up spending all of that? Yeah, you'd definitely spend 2 million ain't nothing. 2 million's nothing. In Norway, I lost 100 million cash. That's what I had. I had 100 million cash and I went down to 0. And that's how I know that Norway is a massive cash drain. How is it possible to spend 100 million? Like, yeah, madness. Went from 100 million down to 0. And then from 0, I'm now at 370 million cash from fishing this place alone. Sometimes I still do go back to Norway, but it's only briefly. I'll only do it for like one day, 1 or 2, maybe like 3. I'd say 3, 4 at the push. I go there 3 or 4 times in a month. Sometimes not even that. Sometimes just once or twice. It's too much of a cash drainer. You can't earn from there. Yeah, I've spent so bad I wanted to grind on sturgeon. A lot of people make that mistake because they don't know how the game works. But once you know where fish are, what hooks to use, what baits to use, locations, time, once you know all of that stuff, the game's really good fun. You just have to learn that. And as I say, if you don't know how to do that, just watch some of our videos, man, and you'll definitely make some good progress. But do it on YouTube. We don't really have videos here for TikTok. No way, House. Thank you very much for this. I almost got that one thinking it was better because but you said you can't even fill it. No, you can't. You can't even fill this boat. As I say, it's a nice boat because I can use 3 rods instead of 2 rods, and I wouldn't say the boat's faster in any way. Maximum size fish is 1,587, so that's a little bit bigger. 7,716 pound total weight of fish on the boat, which I very rarely fill it. I fill it as in the only way I'd get to fill this boat to the maximum is if I was making a video and showing that I caught maximum amount of fish on this boat, which we've already done that video. But yeah, other than that, it's very rare that I get to around about 5,000. Yeah, maybe not even that. Just under 5,000 pounds worth of fish. But then I end up jumping to the next day because the progress of fishing has slowed down. So yeah, it is a nice looking boat. It does look nice, and yeah, it's a bit more in weight and stuff, but I wouldn't say it's any better than the Chemeleon Cruiser Pack. I wouldn't say that this boat's any better than that one. I'm level 7. How do I sell my fish? Jump to the next day. If you're on PlayStation, press square and it'll jump to the next day. Change time to the morning. Is your YouTube name the same as TikTok? Yeah, Bubbles Way. We are. You'll know that you got the right account as well because we are actually live. It will show that we're live on YouTube as well. Yeah, I'll just watch some of those videos and just copy exactly what we've done, and you'll make some good progress, man. Everybody does. What rod should I use in the ocean? Spinning or what? That all depends on what type of fish you want to catch, to be honest. Is the premium thing a subscription? For Fishing Planet, premium is it's not a subscription. It allows you to use it, but it's not like a roll up. It's not like a rollover. You pay for the premium for a certain amount of days. It runs out. If you want it again, you have to go on there and repurchase it again. It doesn't It's not a subscription. It doesn't renew itself. You have to do that yourself. You have to keep going on there and renewing it if that's what you want to do. Yeah, I mainly spend my bait coins on live streams more than anything else. That's why I've always got to have bait coins. It always costs me money to stream. I got to keep catching fish. I like to keep trying to catch fish at a fast pace anyway, because it just makes the game more fun. But I also like to try and catch fish at a fast pace anyway for people who are new to the game, so they can see that it is generally a good game when you're doing everything correct. You are going to keep hooking fish fast, you will. My water intake is bad today. 1:15. I've had 250 mils of water. It's it's a simulator game. So every game that's simulator is a game that you have to grind like crazy. Every simulator will always be like that. That's why it's called simulator. But I kind of like that, going from nothing to building your way up, making good progress over a long period of time. I don't like games that you can complete very fast in like a day or two. I don't like games like that. I like games that go on for a long time, so that way you can play it more, enjoy it more. I've got to quickly take a leak, and my eyes feel like they're going a bit square, so I'm going to give myself a couple of minutes from the screen. And let me quickly drop in the ocean. Take a drop in the ocean. I'll be back. Give me 1 sec. Quiet, it's warm. Let's fill the PC. God, that's red up. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, it will take time to progress, man. If you don't have premium and you're not using barbless hooks, it will take time to progress. But if you stick with it, and the more you level up and you get into better places, and you can catch bigger fish, it becomes more fun. I've got a 7 gig update on Xbox right now. That's another good thing as well. Like you can collect trophies by catching a certain amount of fish and stuff like that. When you get them trophies, you can put that in Lone Star Lake. They have a trophy room. We pretty much covered all of them. I think we need. I can't remember. There isn't that many that we need though. Oh, that was loud. Invite you? What do you mean invite you? Oh, that one trolled me good. I don't do fishing together when we're trolling like this. You're more than welcome to join into the server if there's space. I haven't played Forza 6 yet. I haven't purchased it. My cash flow's not the best. I played 5 though. I played the 5th one. The 5th one was good. I do play Call of Duty, yeah. I quite like the Warzone. Warzone's good. My favourite Call of Duty? I did like the jetpacks. Also quite like Black Ops 6 as well. I didn't think much of Black Ops 7. I didn't play it, but after watching other people play it and watching a few videos on it, didn't really appeal to me. I was quite excited for Black Ops 7, but a little bit disappointed on that. Ain't as good as what I thought it would have been. You can catch black marlin on bait? Yeah, I use a trolling method with lures, but you can catch them on bait. Why to keep every fish? To keep every fish, you earn money. So it doesn't matter the size of the fish. Obviously, bigger fish give more money in XP, but it doesn't really matter. If you're after cash or XP, you need to keep every fish. New DLC dropped on Xbox, I think now. Yeah, it's a kayak DLC, isn't it, for the first one? How much money do you get from streaming and gifts? We don't really get gifters really as much as other creators because I'm not playing some of them big all-time games, and we don't have a very big community, so we don't really get a lot of gifters, but we're still helping people make progress, so that's good enough for me. I like it when people struggle to catch fish, and then we wait a couple of days or a few hours go by. Then people come back and say, "Oh, because I copied the method that you said, I'm now this level, that level." I get a little bit of a buzz from that when I manage to help people out. It's not always about money, although the money helps to support the stream further down the line. It's not always about money. There's new sales. Yeah, it works different on every platform. There's different sales at different times, depending on what platform you play on. How much time have you spent on the game? Well, I played the game for 10.5 years. I've played on different multiple accounts. I average very minimum 4 hours, but typical time is between 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 hours a day. So quite a lot. Quick enough. I might be able to grab that one. It stayed on. Yeah, most of the time I play in random rooms. I like to see what other people catch. It's nice to see as well when you get low levels leveling up. It's nice to see that. Sometimes we get the lower levels that end up coming into the stream and then start asking questions on what I'm using, how I caught it, where I caught it. And we're just sharing all the knowledge of the game. Make it the experience more fun for people. When you have got a donation, what's the biggest you've ever had? Biggest donation we've ever had, I think like 40 or 50 pound, I think. Something like that. Well, that one's definitely a slow day there. I don't want to waste any more time on that one. Especially for the fact we're coming up to that mark as well. It's ripping a few there. Fish in Everglades and go for bass. If you've got a strong enough rod set up, and then go for the drum. But if not, just fish for bass. If you've got about a 20-pound rod set up, you could go for red drum. Red drum are going to help you make some good progress fast, but if you haven't got a 20-pound rod set up, at least 20 pounds, But then just go for bass, largemouth bass or the peacock bass. Either one, they're both good to go for. You got 7,820, and what is it? I think it's like 7,500 to travel to Everglades. Is it 7,500 or 7,000, something like that? And then I think that's a uni on that. It looks like it. It's a big fish. And then the cost of the day for the license as well. I mean, paying for the day to fish, you'll earn that money back in one day anyway. But if you've got enough money to buy the license and to travel there, then do it. If you haven't, fish somewhere else until you have enough money for the license for Everglades and travel costs, and then fish in there. Yeah, there's new sounds. Yeah, new sounds for the reel, new sounds for the splash, new sounds for when you're aiming to cast as well. What should I use for drum? Use medium cut bait. Use a 4-up barbless hook. Try use barbless if you can, because it gives you that little bit more XP. 4-up medium cut bait. Yeah, the new sounds are pretty good, aren't they? I like them myself. What's the max? Where it says line weight on the rod. What's the line weight at? Yeah, that'll be good enough then. That'll be good enough. If you don't know where to catch the red drum, type in Bubbles Way on YouTube. Look in our playlist of Just Fishing Planet. We show how to catch fish in every single map. Check out some of them videos of Everglades that we've done, and they'll help you catch the fish at a faster pace. How you doing, Bob? Good, Hunter. Good to see you, man. It's been a short minute. What about DLC? DLC? The best DLC for the ocean that you can buy is Nambacuda. There's no better DLC than that. I went from 0 cash to 370 million cash just fishing in this place alone. So this is the best DLC to get. Nambacuda. Norway is a pay-to-win scenario, so as soon as your repair kits run out, you'll have to then use your in-game cash to keep repairing your rods, and you will end up going bankrupt, so stay away from Norway. Yeah, that's the DLC, yeah. Chameleon Cruiser Pack, it's called. Fishing Planet should pay you for the information that you give. There's so much. I like to run things solo, man. I don't like working for anybody. And I like to run things solo, so that way I can always be honest. I can say that DLC's bad, that DLC's good. I can always give my honest opinion, and then that way I don't have to tell porkies. I don't like to BS people. And fish what exactly? That's up to you. You can fish for whatever you want. The quickest way to make progress is probably for swordfish or black marlin. They're the two quickest ways to earn cash and XP. That's what I'm doing right now, although I don't have premium. And it does annoy me a little bit fishing without premium because it's a lot wasted. But that gives you, if you buy the DLC for No Makuda, you could definitely, in 2 months from level 1, you could get to max level. You could probably get to max level in less than 2 months. All depends on how many hours you play and you're putting in each day. You only got a carp rod. I wouldn't recommend fishing in Everglades with just a carp rod. Can I join the live? What do you mean, can you join the live? You're already in the live. You have level 68. Yeah, from level 68 you could get to max level very fast. If you buy the DLC, it gives you 2 months to 2 months to make progress. 2 months in real time, not in game time. You could definitely get to max level in that time. No, like, show my screen. Show your screen. Oh, you mean there's like a join as a co-host? Yeah, we don't do that stuff, man. And we definitely don't do it for people who we don't know either. We've only seen you once or twice. I think that's the second time I've seen you. We don't do it for people we don't know. We only do that for people that we actually know.
A new follower.
Oh, wow. How much cash do I get from premium? Well, you'll get extra cash and extra XP. All depends on how many fish you catch in one day. For example, I'm bringing in unis here with premium. I can get close to 200,000, maybe just over 200,000 XP per unique fish. Whereas if without it, it's a big difference without it. Thanks for the follow, Digger. You know when the prices are going down? It's random. But when they do go down, I do there's no point me talking when that goes off. Thanks for the follow, Bob. Yeah, when their prices do go down on premium, we always push videos out and let people know about it. But we don't do that here for TikTok. We always do that for YouTube. So if you want to stay in the loop of updates or discounts or sales, you're probably better off hitting subscribe over on YouTube. Sometimes I do like a Black Friday event. I mean, for a year on PC for premium, it costs £50. Whereas when they're doing the Black Friday sales, you can get a year premium sometimes for around about £13. So definitely good to get it on a sale. Yeah, DLCs are the same. DLCs they have sales on. They've got a sale on the big sports pack DLC at the minute. But again, it also depends on what platform you're on as well. So You get different sales at different times on different platforms. Yeah, DLCs can, on a Black Friday sale, the DLCs can drop massively. Same goes as like for the premium and stuff. As I said, premium is normally £50. Sometimes you can get premium for like £12, £13 for the whole year. So right now on PC, they have this little selection here which you can select yourself where it says deals. So this one's £47, and at the minute you can get it for £23. I had bought this DLC before and made a video on it over for YouTube, and it's a pretty good DLC, this one, because you get a lot of rods, starting from like weaker rods like there. That one's £5 to £12, £17.5, 50.5 rod set up there, 18.5. That one's 56, and the heavy chase is a good rod as well. You got a carp rod there, but that's a good rod to have. That one there, that's 56.2 pound rod set up, 100 bait coins as well. Shame you don't get premium with that account by buying that, but that's a good DLC. That one gives you many different rods to use, but that's available for me because I'm on PC. For other platforms, it might not be available for Xbox or PS4 or PS5. Everyone's different. Yeah, Conga's a nice DLC. Can make some good progress with that one. It is a cheaper DLC, but you can still make some very good progress. A lot of people go for tiger fishing there. Me myself, I had a good grind on the Nile perch. I made massive progress grinding Nile perch. Don't want to pay $60. Yeah, it is expensive. It's not cheap, is it? It is a little bit pricey. But some of the DLCs are really good, and I would recommend some of them. Some of them are worth the money, but there is a few DLCs that are out there that I personally think are just robbery. That ain't very good. They don't really help you make very good progress through the game. Some DLCs are definitely worth it, some are not. $9K, level 23. Go fishing Everglades, man. Fishing Everglades. Go for bass. I fished in Everglades from level like 18 up until I was a high enough level, which was like 36 or 38, 34, something like that. I can't remember. For Sun Delta, I fished there. What rod? If you're able to buy a big alloy rod, that's a good rod to use. It's a good rod to use until you're able to move over to Sun Delta. Heard the Norway DLC's bugging out. That's all right. I don't recommend Norway DLC just because pay to win scenario, but I mean the boat's good. The boat's not bad. The rods are pretty cool because they're electric reels, but they cost an arm and a leg to repair everything, so yeah, they're not very good. I don't recommend them. How much to repair? Just over 20 million. And that's only to repair your reel. And then you got to then pay about another 20 million to repair your rod. So in some cases, you're probably better off just binning the whole entire rod and reel off and just buying a whole new one all over again. Yeah, I'd probably say go with a big alloy rod. Yeah, 20 million, yeah. 20 million cash to repair
A
it.
new follower.
Oh, that's loud. Thank you for the follow, farmer.
A new follower.
Oh, wow. Cameron with the follow as well. Thank you, Brett. I think we might need to stop this one, otherwise we're gonna lose our markers if we don't. Got stuck in this game. Don't know what to do. Like, got no money. It's a very difficult game when you don't know how to play it. We've gone from level 1 up to max level. We've got over 1,000 videos over on YouTube. Type in Bubbles Weight and just pretty much copy the same thing as what we did. Now we do have 3,000 videos plus on YouTube, so don't look for all of our videos. Go to our playlist, look for Just Fishing Planet, and look at some of the videos from level 1 making progress. Copy those, do exactly what we did, and you'll figure out the game, how it runs, how it works. Where should I go now? Because I'm broke and I need money. Fast. What's the fastest way to? Well, if you have no money at all, well, then you're going to have to go back to Lone Star Lake. That's your only option. Got 420. Yeah, you're going to have to go to Lone Star Lake then. Go to Lone Star Lake, put on some red worms, use a #8 hook. If you can get it as barbless, do that. Oh, jeez. That's so loud. Thank you for the follow though. We've had 32 new followers today. Let's go. Not as much as yesterday, but still good. No, not all the time. Depends, really. Barbless hooks are probably your best bet to use, though. That's going to be, if you don't want to...
Sent Hartley.
Oh, it's Dino. Yeah, that's going to be your best way to... It's going to be your best way to level up if you don't want to spend real money on the game. Use barbless hooks.
Sent Rosa.
Yeah, that was a bit delayed. How many hours have you got in this game? Man, I don't know. I played the game for 10.5 years. On this account, I've got 3.002.4. So, but then we have played on PlayStation, we played on Switch, we played on mobile. So I don't know the exact amount of hours, but it's a lot. It's Deano. Oh, go on, Dots for the heartbeat. It's Deano.
Sent Hartley.
They got well busy in here earlier. We're all right at the minute. We've only got 20.
The oldest fist bump doings.
We've only got 25 people in now. It's all right. But earlier on, we had like 60 people in, and everybody was just asking question after question. It got mad.
The Dino Overdraft do it.
Are these the best rods? What, the ones I'm using? No, the ones I'm using are the best rods for this place, but not the strongest rods in the game.
The very oldest man.
No, they're real. It's meh. Make sure you're keeping up on your water intakes.
I'm painting at the moment.
Oh yeah, I'm skateboarding. I'm doing a bit of skateboarding at the minute. Oh, who was that? Oh, it was Dino. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Here you go, Dino. Thank you, bro. You're a bit late today anyway. What's the time? 10 to 2? You're a busy man today.
Deano the Dino good man.
Deano. We call him Deano. Oh man, it's stupidly hot in my front room right now. The PC's making it too hot. New Assassin's Creed comes out tomorrow. Well, the remake version. Are you getting it, Dino?
I have another bloody meeting at 2 p.m. Then near 3 p.m. have to drop Mrs. off at train station.
Oh, she going away, is she? She off on holiday again?
You're back to Poland.
Oh, how long's she going for? You're gonna have to cook dinners. Looks like a lot of takeaways are on the menu then. Until Saturday. It's not too bad for you then. Let me close the app off and reopen it because that's got a bit of delay there. There we go. It's back on now. That should stop the delay. Till Saturday, oh, you're gonna be lost. Got to cook dinner yourself for a few days. So is Deano back on the stream tonight or not?
I am telling her to do some meal prep before she goes LOL.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I'll bet you are. I guarantee you are. You not got you got an air fryer, haven't you? Bang some stuff in there.
You should be back online later.
Should be back online later. Yeah, but are you streaming later? Not online. Well, it's going to be a streaming later.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And then say that's what you mean. Say, yes, I'm going to be on the stream. Yeah. That's another slow day, that one, isn't it? 1,600. Are you buying the new Assassin's Creed or what?
Memeb aka Block.
AK. You bacon. New Assassin's Creed comes out tomorrow. Well, it's a remake version, isn't it? The Black Flags. Your app was working fine and you've come in and you've delayed it. Not likely unless it's on Game Pass. I don't know if it's going to be on Game Pass,
All
actually.
games seem like remakes these days.
It is a remake. But Assassin's Creed Black Flags was definitely one of the good ones they did. That was one of my favourite Assassin's Creed there. I'm going to be playing a bit of that tomorrow.
There.
Yeah, man, yeah. I reckon it's going to look good, though. I reckon it'll look good on PC. Thought about it a little while ago about getting the old Assassin's Creed, but as that one's coming out, I'll definitely have some
hopefully.
of that. I'll have some of that. So she cooking you dinner before she leaves then, or what? Or you got to do it yourself? Oh, that one trolled me good.
I want something different to play but need to get back on Indiana Jones.
Don't you like any of the Assassin's Creed? They're good, man. There's a lot of them as well.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're good. There's plenty of them. And you like story-based games.
A new follower.
Thanks for the follow, Mika. I've had to listen to that 33 times today so far.
Sent Rosa.
Yeah, that was loud enough. What is that? Boosie. Yeah, cheers for that, bro. Not bad encouragement to people, Dino. Oh, that's a decent uni, that. £208. It's not a bad size, that.
Hey, haha.
Haha, more like more haha. I got two fans going, and I can just feel because I got the fans like towards the PC. I can feel some serious heat coming from the PC, just blowing my way. It's like really hot air. She can't leave without prepping you up some food, can she?
Sorry, Bubs, we'll try get back later. Need to join meeting.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Should feel ashamed.
Hate work at moment.
Let some stress off later on your stream. Go and get out of here, man. Go, go, go. Go get it done.
They expect me to work for my money.
God, their answer is that. Of course they expect you to work for your money. Expect you to
Right
work.
back soon.
See you in a bit, man. This could be a good one, this one. Yeah, it's good. It's a different type of level though. We are fishing in Nomakuda. The name of the rod is called Kodo Cage. We can use the Ashguard rod as well. That's not too bad, but these red ones work quite well. Yeah, it sucks a little bit without premium, doesn't it? I'm not running any premium myself at the minute, so I'm not getting maximum benefits from it, but it is what it is. I'm still earning cash, that's the main thing. think we're gonna probably wrap it up there, peeps. I want to work on a few videos, and I got to get some stuff done. Tomorrow we are going to be live, but I'm gonna we're gonna try out the new Assassin's Creed tomorrow. So we won't have Fishing Planet tomorrow, but we'll still be on. We'll still be on stream though. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for all the new followers we had today. We got 33 new followers. That's not too bad. Pretty good. And we're going to work on a little bit of the Assassin's Creed tomorrow. So we will be live on both platforms as well. See you later, BD. Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate you all. And we catch you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace. Stay hydrated as well.